Hello, everybody. It's been a minute since I just made a regular video. I want to make sure everything's like recording and stuff. It's been so long. But hi. Hope you're all doing well. I think the last one of these I made was like 6 months ago or something about Resident Evil 8. I don't know if I've done one since. But recently YouTube put out that they are finally getting rid of dislikes. When I say getting rid of dislikes, I just mean dislikes aren't going to be publicly available anymore to viewers. Content creators can still see dislikes, and you can still dislike a video, but it's not going to be public anymore. And there's been a lot of controversy about this. I think most people fall on the side of being against this. Most people like their dislikes for some reason. And I kind of just wanted to talk about it myself because obviously for the past, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years, I've had likes and dislikes hidden on all of my content. And quite a few people assume wrongly that I do that because I'm sensitive, or which, if you've ever been to a stream or anything of mine, you know that's not the case. Um, I don't care at all about that stuff. Um, and other people assume it's because I get so many dislikes on my content, that I'm trying to hide it. Um, and that's not the case either. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you guys my YouTube dashboard right now. I have it pulled up so you can see. Um, for a few videos, for like 30 or so of like my most viewed videos, and you can see the like rating on the side, and for the most part it's pretty high. I mean, there's some videos like this one that's at 30%, 4 likes and 9 dislikes. That's pretty terrible, but for the vast majority of them, it's pretty good. And honestly, a lot of these I understand why, because these are really bad like vlogs I did when I was in high school and stuff. So I understand. Trust me, I understand on those. But on like actual video, this one especially, oh my god, there's a reason that video is private. It's one of the worst videos I've ever made when I was a kid. But but for the vast majority of videos that I actually put some time into, or cared about, I mean, they're pretty well liked, right? So you can see I'm not doing this because I'm getting disliked a bunch or anything like that. I do it because dislikes literally do nothing beneficial. And this is why I'm for hiding them. Because when you're a smaller content creator, dislikes can quite literally destroy a video, right? Now, these days, I don't make stuff for views or anything. 99% of my content is just stuff clipped straight from my streams. I don't put any tags in. I don't usually even do any thumbnails. But if you are a content creator and you're trying to, you're putting time in to produce videos, you're making your thumbnails, and you're putting in your SEO tags and stuff like that, then dislikes can really destroy your video. Plain and simple. And it would be fine if it was because it was the person's fault, right? Like in some of those videos, they're dog shit. They're terrible. I understand entirely why they get dislikes, right? But that's not the case in a lot of times. A lot of the times, people will just dislike videos for unknown reasons. Because I've asked people this before, and sometimes they're just like, oh, yeah, it was sad news. I didn't like the news, so I disliked. It's like, that's not what that button is for, you know? Uh, it's like, no, dude, you're talking about something sad, so I disliked it. It's like, well, I mean, I guess you can use it that way, but I don't think that's what it was, meant for. And the biggest thing is dislike attacks, because if you make somebody upset or a group upset. I had this for one of my videos years ago on my Alien Isolation playthrough. It was before I watched anime, and I was talking about how I thought anime was kind of cringe. I didn't like it, and this upset somebody, and they shared it on a anime Reddit page or whatever. I don't use Reddit, so I don't really know. But they shared it on like an anime Reddit page, and I just got bombarded with dislikes. It was by far my most disliked video. I had like a 99% dislike ratio, and like no constructive comments or anything like that. People were just like, "Yo, your opinion is shit. Kill yourself." The usual stuff, right? And I remember that was one of the first times where I was like, this isn't anything about the content of the video, it's nothing about the video quality, the audio quality, it's nothing about the actual gameplay. It's simply that I said something in a video that upset people. And now, I mean, you guys all know this. When you click on a video, if you see that video have a huge portion of dislikes, what are you going to do? You're probably first going to go to the comments, see if there's anything juicy, anything funny there, and then you're probably going to leave. You're not going to watch that video unless you're really curious about why so many people have disliked it. But the vast majority of people are just going to leave. And that is the problem, is that when you get dislike bombed or whatever you want to call it, dislike rated as a small content creator, and you put all of that effort into the video, and the video is objectively good. It's just maybe you said something that upset someone, or they just don't like you. That happens all the time. People are like, I dislike the video because your voice is annoying, or because you're fucking ugly. I'm like, okay, well, that's not really anything I can work on, dude. But that shit happens all the time. And when you work a lot on a video and then it gets dislike bombed, and now anybody in the future coming to that video is going to see those dislikes and probably not even watch this video you took a lot of time on. It sucks, man. It sucks. And, it's why I've never disabled comments, because comments are fantastic. I mean, sure, you do get the "you're ugly" comment and, kill yourself and all of that. But, who gives a shit about that? That's like fourth grade insults, right? Maybe even lower. Maybe I'm setting too high of a standard for those people. But, you can get real constructive criticism from comments. And I've gotten a lot of constructive criticism from comments, and that is shaped, if I actually cared about the quality. If I actually wanted to put out a quality video, then all of that constructive criticism would come together and I would use it to make a better video, right? Because people can actually give their reasons, they can elaborate. With a dislike, you have no idea. It tells you literally nothing. And that's why I've had them hidden, is because, it doesn't do anything. I don't even think likes do anything. I don't think the likes or the dislikes do anything as a content creator. Like a lot of people can like a video that I think is trash. Like my reaction to Fallout 4. I honestly think this is one of my worst videos ever. It's unfortunately my most viewed. It has a 73% like. This video is terrible. My microphone didn't start recording, so it was using a shitty 480p webcam mic. I'm just saying the same thing over and over again. My voice is very grating. The video quality, the audio quality is just atrocious. This video shouldn't have this high of likes. This should be the video with 20-30% like rating. I have no clue why people are like, oh, sorry, I wasn't showing you guys. There, this is what I'm showing. Sorry. But I have no idea why this is liked. Now this video, this is a reaction, but it's a much higher quality reaction, so I can understand that. But this It's terrible. It's awful, you know? And I think that's the main problem. The main problem is with dislikes and why I haven't been a fan of them. You can see Momo absolutely freaking out like a crackhead in the background. Dude is going insane. Jesus Christ. Uh, but I think the problem with dislikes is just how ambiguous they are and how maliciously they can be used. And so for me, I'm firmly on the team of, yeah, fuck them, dude. Get away from, get the dislikes out of here. And one thing I will say is that, and this is of course just anecdotal experience from a smaller content creator, but the moment that I turned off people being able to see likes and dislikes, it was almost like flipping a switch. It took a couple months because I remember I would have like 5 people after the Fallout reaction. There's like 5 or 6 people that really didn't like me. They really didn't like that video. And they would just instantly dislike anything that I uploaded the moment I uploaded it. 5 or 6 dislikes, you think it's whatever, but if you click on a video, you instantly see 6 dislikes, from a smaller YouTuber, no likes. You're like, yo, what the hell is going on, right? And that happened for a little while. And then after I made the likes and dislikes hidden, those people, they don't exist. They literally, it was like flipping a switch. They stopped, And I get this all the time in the comments. People are like, oh yeah, you have them hidden. You have them hidden because you're afraid or whatever. They're like, oh yeah, this video must be doing fucking terrible. Like, people have that assumption, which is just not correct at all. In fact, in my anecdotal experience, it's exactly the opposite. Like, once you hide your likes and dislikes, your likes, they stay the same. Like, the same people that like your videos still like your videos. But the people who dislike your videos, they suddenly stop disliking your videos. Isn't that crazy? Now, tell me, if people are actually using it as a feature where they genuinely dislike the content, maybe they don't want it to be, because I've heard this argument before, they don't want it to be in their recommended anymore, so they dislike it. They're trying to tell the YouTube algorithm that they don't like the content. If that's true, if that's genuinely true, then why is it that the likes remain constant when you hide it, but the dislikes don't? The dislikes just drop off the face of the planet, basically. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I just showed you guys, there's some of those videos that are still disliked, and rightfully so. And actually, a lot of these videos are probably even before, like a lot of the high dislike videos, like this, it's back in 2015, man. One, it's just a shit video, so I understand, but this is back when they're still public, right? Still public, still, that's not public. Still public. Still public. Like, a lot of these with the high dislikes, still public, are when things are disliked, or like when they're disliked a lot is when it was still public. If you look at the recent shit, almost none of it has a ton of dislikes. And that's because people stop disliking the content when it's hidden. So that's why I genuinely don't believe that people are using it, to teach the YouTube algorithm or anything like that. No, I think the vast majority of people who are disliking content are doing it maliciously. They're doing it to detract other people from watching the video, to try and harm that video. And like I said, it's whatever. But if you can just put an end to that, then why wouldn't you? And sure, there's the 1 in 1,000 cases where you click on a video and it has a bunch of dislikes, and then that video actually turns out to be, I don't know, a dude getting beheaded or something. I don't know, man, but it's like, You could also just report that video, and that video will be taken down. You know, if it's actually so bad. I don't know, man. I'm on the opposite side of the discussion on this one. I'm all for getting rid of the dislikes. I don't think that they've ever been substantive. Um, and I'm just not a fan of them. But you guys can let me know what you think. If you absolutely love your dislike button, you hate to see it. If you think just a snowflake, that's why I'm crying about it. Clearly, I'm very emotional about the subject. Just got done crying my eyes out about it. I'm so happy. My feelings will no longer be hurt. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it in comments, because you know what? Comments are actually useful. They actually help, and it's very easy to tell. You know, if someone is just trolling and leaving a troll comment, it's really easy to tell. Or if someone's trolling and leaves a dislike, or someone's genuine and leaves a dislike, you have no fucking clue. Who knows, man? I don't know. I've always thought it's pointless. That's why it's off on all of my content, except every now and then when I export something from Twitch and forget to turn it off because I have to turn it off every time. It's very annoying. But yeah, hope all of you are having a fantastic day. Take care, and I'll make another one of these videos when it's something I actually want to talk about, which might be Resident Evil 4 VR and the censorship. I need to play a little bit more of that though before I find out how annoyed I actually am at it. Because so far it's fresh and I'm annoyed at it, but I don't know if that'll subside or not. Censorship just is dumb, man. Unless it's YouTube dislikes, in which case, censor it away, because it's fucking useless. It doesn't do anything. But anyway, bye bye.